what do you think? Got a new setup here for getting started. No, I don't want to read the goddamn readme. I'm a man. Mans don't read the readmes. Okay. Let's get started. Make sure.
It's time to learn about secretion and what the stomach does to food. We will examine our excretions, and everybody knows that's rude. It's time to learn our body functions and which eruption stinks the most. We hope that you don't lose your luncheon.
Yeah, alright. Oi, vey, we're getting started right away. Oh, God.
Hello, Lawrence Lake, attorney at law, here for the publishers of this product. Due to the necessary and obvious gross nature of this product, a lawyerly-like disclaimer is prudent and a benefit to all. Warning. If you are a faint of heart, weak-kneed, teary-eyed, lily-livered, fraidy-cat, mommy, I think I'm gonna puke kind of biology wannabe, just attach a barf bag to your shirt now. The publishers take no responsibility for your obvious and predictable discomfort. Since you accept full responsibility for your own foreseeable discomfort, sign the disclaimer and release form here by using the keyboard. This will be your user login name and will be added to our list of current approved applicants. If you see your name on the list already, just click it now and my assistant will activate your file and get your barf bag ready. Thank you for your attention. Please enter your name using the keyboard. Thank you.
What can I say? He said it all, so I don't need to. So, I have a fun history with this game. Unlike the Magic School Bus Human Body game, which I never had. Oh, shut up. You can wait. Unlike the Magic School Bus game that I never had as a kid, this game I did have. I got it for the same Christmas.
Please enter your name using the keyboard. Thank you.
Okay, let me get out of this real fast. You know what? Let's keep it real.
Thank you. A fresh barf bag is waiting for you at the door.
Welcome to the University of Registered Grossologists, or for short,
Her head
you
looks like a
are
penis.
gross. Let me see now. Oh yeah, here you are on the roster. We've been waiting for you. Oh wait, who am I? I'm Gingivitis, your host, guide, counselor, nurse, father, mother, sister, mailman, mechanic, ballerina, tax collector, janitor, uncle, and just plain all-around cool cat. And it's my job to not only make sure that you have the grossest of fun times, but after you barf, you'll need someone to help you clean it up. Now, the purpose of our little university here is to explain and explore the human body and some of its functions. The ones that are really gross, disgusting, putrid, nasty, and vomitous. You know, to really check it out, you gotta jump in there and get your hands covered in goo. It's mind-numbing how cool scabs and wounds are, or how disgustingly fascinating poop and diarrhea can be. So, if you have your barf bags, no sharing, let's get ready to get grossed out! On this body map are 11 different Grossology labs you can go to. You can get a specialist's Grossology Certificate of Achievement from any particular lab to impress your friends and gross out your folks. After you've gone to every lab getting all your specialized certificates, you can apply to become a full-fledged, card-carrying, registered grossologist. Just think of the prestige, the compliments, the job offers. Oh, sorry, wait a minute. That was the description from another university. Anyway, besides all of the barfing and being grossed out, we here at You Are Gross like to play games, and in each lab there's a very, very cool game. To get to the game, though, you'll first need to fill that head bone of yours with some cool facts from the lab you're in. To get to a game, go to that particular lab first, then click the game icon. I'll ask you a quick question from that lab. You get it right, and voila! You're in, playing the game. But for now, let's get started. Go ahead and pick a lab and get ready to be totally grossed out!
Okay, as I was saying, I did have this for like a week. Because I got this for the same Christmas that, like, 4 days after Christmas, my fucking house burned down. So, yeah, this is it's gonna be me playing a game that I technically.
On this body map are 11 different Grossology labs you can go to. You can get a specialist's Grossology certificate of achievement from any particular lab to impress your friends and gross out your folks. After you've gone to every lab getting all your specialized certificates, you can apply to become a full-fledged card-carrying...
Okay, shut up. Let's.
On this body... On this...
Okay, I guess we have to. Oh, that's just a.
La 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 la! Hey! Have you ever wanted to create a really gross musical composition? Well, you've come to the right place.
Export. Okay, let's stop from the top and work our way down, I guess.
No picky, picky, picky. Picking at your zits can cause permanent scarring. Hey, has anyone seen my rubber gloves and tweezers? I've got this huge throbbing zit on the tip of my nose. I mean, I look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer over here. Now, I'm not trying to slam Rudolph or anything. You know, it's a real drag when you got a zit like his that glows and stuff. But I'm working on a beacon of my own here. That's why I'm so glad that we have got someone here today who knows everything there is about zits, pimples, and acne. Hey, Rocky, get in here. Yow! And I thought I had an acne problem. Geez, by the looks of your acne, I'd say you've been eating cheeseburgers and greasy french fries all week. Oh, wait, I got it. Maybe you're down to
This
crave
guy
a
is
chocolate,
voiced by
or
Charles
maybe it's all
Martinet,
that
by the
hair.
way.
Hey, man! Pimples aren't caused by food or candy or even hair in your face. No, mijo! Don't you know? Zits are mainly caused by a combination of dead skin cells and pores and skin oils and bacteria. Oh, yeah. I mean,
Oh,
I know
yeah.
all about zits and pimples, man. When I was a teenager, I had all sorts of zits like all over my head. Oh, it was disgusting, man. You could squeeze my head and boom, I blow up on you, baby.
Yeah, but isn't it a fact that zits,
I hope you all
blackheads,
enjoyed your
pimples,
preview
and
of the
cysts
Super
are
Mario
most common
movie.
in teenagers because their bodies are changing so fast that their body chemicals are going wild and making huge amounts of skin oils or sebum.
Yeah, it's all true, man. But I'm telling you, I got so many zits once, my whole head blew up. Oh, man, all over the teacher. It was disgusting.
Your whole head blew up?
Okay, but it felt like it did.
Okay, Rocky, thanks for that wonderful little over-exaggerated anecdote. From now on, just stick with the facts, okay? If you want to make some zits for yourself, just check out the demonstration poster behind us. Or if you want to hear more about zits, click on Rocky. If you want to get a real close-up and explore, click on the throbbing brain icon on the chalkboard. In the meantime, I gotta find an ice pick or something so I can pop this huge zit before it gets too heavy to hold up. Later.
Ah. Oh, incredible.
Hey, man, did you...
No, I didn't. Oh. There we go.
Hey,
Now he
check
has his
this
coins
out.
for the afterlife.
What's the largest... Epidermis. Hey! Comido, the impressive medical name for a big...
Oh, Pexini. These are your,
Pacini's ending. And dude. Blood vessel. Hair bulb. The place where new hair is actually made. A dermatologist? That's a doctor who specializes.
Where's the game? Oh. Oh, see, you have to learn to play the games.
Hey,
That's
man,
bullshit.
Zits or acne
We're not here to
or
fucking
pimples,
learn.
hey, call it what you will. They're still gross, you know? The combination of dead skin cells, pores, skin oils, and bacteria is the sure shot recipe for zits, man. Oh, and speaking of shot.
So is this just Puyo Puyo? Oh shit. I could have turned that one. Oh boy. Oh, it's coming. Oh, you can do it diagonally? What the hell? Whatever, let's just blow it up. That's what we came here for. Oh, come on, I didn't want to clean it. That's not why we're here. There we go. Yeah! Oh,
You didn't win this one. Try again.
there it is.
Hey, man, if you want total control over your pimply face, you gotta stay cool.
Quick, name the largest organ in your body. Nope. It's not your heart, or lungs, or liver, or brain. It is your skin. Boogers and snot, one of my favorite foods. Subjects.
Ah.
Germs can enter your respiratory system through your nose, and they can actually start to grow there. When they start to grow, you get a cold. Let's go check out more stuff about the nose.
Hey, look, it's a picture of me.
Welcome to the Boogers and Snot Lab. I bet you've been getting ready for this by picking your nose all day, huh? Okay, well, why don't you wipe your finger off and chew that last little bit of booger up? Because here we go. In this lab, you're going to see and discover the booger and snot factory in your schnoz and how boogers are manufactured. And that's not all either. Let's begin by meeting our first subject, Shirley Snodgrass from Schenectady. Well, oh my, will you get a load of the booger box on Shirley? Jeez, Shirley, did you park your Cadillac in there or what? I bet Shirley here knows that about 1 in every 5 people is allergic to something which may cause them to sneeze or sniffle. Things like dust or pollen that cause allergic reactions are called allergens. The air we breathe is filled with all kinds of stuff like dust, grit, bacteria, pollen, soot, even sand. Shirley here is an expert on what happens when dust and grit go up your schnoz.
Oh yeah, it becomes nose garbage
Oh my
or
God, the
boogers.
jokes just
like
write
Ginger
themselves.
said, we breathe all kinds of things up our noses every day, and one of the many jobs of
sometimes
the nose is to
nickels
clean
and
itself out.
dimes.
Nose hairs called vibrissae are the first cleaners of dirty air that gets sucked in. A sticky liquid called
Her head
mucus
looks
or
like a penis.
snot, it coats these hairs, and when bits of dirt and other stuff get
What am I trying to accomplish here? Oh, God, these noises. Holy hell!
Mucus, a sticky nasal septum, the cilia.
Hey, so Shirley, maybe at the class you and I could, go out or something?
Hard palate, the hard part on the roof of your mouth. Your station tube. The tube. Well, now you know. Your nose is the...
Really?
Oh, I've got a horrible ruddy nose. I'm not sure if it's allergies, hay fever, a cold, or
this is
what.
incredible.
Your job is to keep the snot out of my mouth. Use the tissue, but look out because it starts to get smaller as time goes on.
Oh. Oh, this. Did it crash? We are still here. I believe the game crashed. Oy vey, shut it down. Shut it all down. There we go.
Come on now. Come on now. Time is money. Money is time. Time is money. So to obtain the necessary barf bag to enter the university campus, thank you. A fresh barf bag is waiting for you at the door.
Hey, check this out.
So let's
A
just kinda
quick
pick
spit
up from
fact.
the next
You
one.
need spit in your mouth, but your salivary glands are mostly located in your jaws and even by your ears. That's because these delicate glands would get bruised if they were near your mouth where you grind and chomp.
Hey!
That's right. Eat your hearts out, darlings. Yes, moi, was Miss Grossology 1974. And I would have been Miss Grossology 1975 if someone hadn't whacked me in the knee with a metal pipe. Man, the judges hate that limping thing.
Right!
Anyway, the reason I'm all dolled up is to humor
In a
our next
kid's
guest,
game?
Prissy Polly, professional homecoming queen. You know, she was a big beauty star. I mean, this dame had won every dog and pony beauty pageant this side of the Mississippi. That is, until she hit the skids. It turns out that our sweet Prissy Polly, who always flosses twice a day, isn't so prissy when it comes to food. She had a thing for sneaking around late at night and going to all the 24-hour diners. She would gorge herself on pig's feet, cow's tongue and gravy, pickled chicken butts, and even a few things that I'm too embarrassed to mention. Then, the night before the biggest show of her career, she ate some bad sushi, and man, when she got on the stage, she blew chunks so hard that her wig came off, and 3 of the 4 judges were knocked over from the force of the barf blast. Needless to say, she didn't win. And alas, when the League of Beauty Pageant Judges found out about her late-night habit, her beauty queen license was revoked. Ever since then, she has been doing 2-bit gigs like this one. I mean, last week she was the featured speaker at Big Louie's Beef Hut on the interstate. Anyway, she learned a lot from her nasty habit and ugly downfall. And she's here to tell us all about one of the toughest aspects of her problem, all the spit and saliva. Without further ado, here she is, Prissy Polly, professional homecoming queen!
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You are too kind. Thank you.
Okay, babe, take a chill pill. You're not in a pageant or anything. So, Prissy Polly will give us all some really cool facts.
There we go. Oh yeah. Just like in my Japanese animes.
Esophagus, a pipe that carries food from your mouth to your enzymes.
Where's the
Esophagus.
where's the upper class?
Trachea, also known as your windpipe.
Hey, Paulie, if you ever needs, like, new representation and all, let's talk, all right?
Wow, that was
Oh, come
excellent!
on.
Did you know? Spit and saliva!
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Let's play the game.
Thank you, thank you. You're too kind. Welcome to The Drool Show, where we'll unearth the frightening truth about what makes our celebrity guest drool like a St. Bernard on a hot summer's day. But first, let's meet our guest. She was once the world's most famous beauty pageant. Okay, listen up. Our guest here has a really big thing for yummy food. Your job is to determine exactly what things our guest likes on a submarine sandwich. You'll find all the ingredients, and you'll get 10 tries to make the ultimate sandwich that will make our guest drip like a leaky faucet. Are you ready for fun and big-time make-believe cash? Then let's play! Good try, contestant number 1. Oh my goodness, folks!
Well, that was exciting. It's basically just, oh god, what's that game? I used to have
You
it.
know, every tragedy has a silver lining.
I love that lab! Which brings to mind, did you know the scientific word for chewing is mastication? Cool,
Hey,
burps and
look.
belches. Did you know that burping has 2 steps? First, the cardiac sphincter relaxes and the gas enters the esophagus. Then, the upper esophageal sphincter relaxes and allows the air in the esophagus to pass through the throat and out the mouth. What? What? Come on, that was just my personal standing ovation to the cafeteria cooks. I compliment the chef of a good meal just like the ancient Romans by ripping out a huge wet burp. Back then, burping was considered a compliment to the chef. It conveyed that you thought the food was so excellent that you scarfed more than your share. Pretty cool, huh? Too bad here in the good old US of A, it's still considered bad form to blow the cook over with a fresh, fat belly burp. Speaking of bad form, let's get our lab subject out here. His name is Daryl, and he is a delivery dude for Burps R Us Deli. Daryl knows all about burps and belches because he is our very own You Are Gross Campus champion of burp opera and burp special effects. Let's hear it for Daryl. And here is our very own maestro of the mouth, Daryl. Okay, thank you, Daryl. Well, to find
I
out
didn't know I
lots
was
of
in
cool
this
stuff
game.
and to hear Daryl play his burp songs, give him a click. If you want to create...
And they say video games aren't art. Oh, bolus, that's food.
Esophageal sphincter, a gateway of muscles diaphragm, a wall of muscle that's epithelium, any layer of cell.
My fellow Americans, if you see this man on the street, do not feed him soda or any other carbonated beverages, or he will burp on you. Ew.
It's like the hat I have to wear at work.
Did you know that your body's position helps determine if an
Man, not having good luck today. We keep crashing.
Thank you. A fresh barf bag is waiting for you at the door.
Hey, check this... Oh, wow. I don't feel very good. Man, like I just got back from the school cafeteria, and they have this awesome special on burritos. Like, well, I had 10. Oh, have you ever eaten something and then felt ill? Sort of like you're gonna upchuck? Come on, you know. Like, what about every time your grandmother serves her sardine surprise casserole? Or maybe her baked tuna and seagull lasagna? Man, when my granny serves that up, I blow chunks hard. Oh, wow. After those burritos and the thought of Granny's casserole, I think I'm gonna blow. That's better. You know, it's not just eating or drinking too much of Granny's food that makes you lose your cookies.
Nigel Thornberry. Nigel Thornberry. Smashing. Oh.
Small intestine, unnarrow and long tooth. Bile, a yellow or green chemical made in the liver that acts like a deterrent. Cerebellum.
Whoa, dude, like, I think I'm gonna blow. No, I think I'm gonna hurl. I'm gonna barf. Blow chunks! Look out! Ralph!
Oh, okay.
Gallbladder, a little sac located under chyme. What food is called after it leaves? Jolly good show, mate. Did you know that peristalsis is...
Welcome to the You Are Gross Emergency Room Hospital. As you know, you are here today attempting to get your board certification as a registered vomitologist, first class. To do this, you will examine a series of patients. Now, you must carefully examine the patient's files and the nurse's notes on that patient to determine what ails them. Use our special X-ray machine to reveal what is inside the patient's stomach. Oftentimes, this will give you clues as to what could be causing the problem. When you think you are ready to make a diagnosis, click the Diagnosis tab. Then, choose the diagnosis that best fits your patient. At this point, you will notice that the Submit Patient for Care tab will be flashing. Click it to send your patient to the recovery room to receive aid. You can and should check on your patients by clicking the Patient's Progress button. Good luck.
Whoa!
All right, darling. The intern has made the diagnosis, so let's move it on down to the recovery room so you can get some medicine for that, you know, stress. All right, darling. The intern has made the diagnosis, so let's move it on down to the recovery room so you can get some medicine for that, you know, overindulgence.
Hey, I'm doing pretty good.
All right, darling. The intern has made the diagnosis, so let's move it on down to the recovery room so you can get some medicine for that, you know, motion sickness.
Are you for real?
to learn about secretions.
Come on now, time is money, money is time. Thank you. A fresh barf bag is waiting for you at the door.
Oh boy, the poo-poo pee-pee.
Poop, diarrhea, and farts. Boy, I can tell you a story about any one of these. Like that time I went to Mexico and drank a half a gallon of water from a well. Jeez, I was in the bathroom for a week with the runs. You know, it's not unusual that travelers get diarrhea from drinking or swallowing different kinds of bacteria found in the food or water in foreign countries. There's a lot more where this came from. Let's go check it out.
Hey!
Ta-da! Oh, here I am. Whoa, smelly. I guess I shouldn't have had that bean salad for breakfast, huh? Well, it's true. Some foods can make you cut the cheese. Like dairy products, cabbage, apples, radishes, broccolis, onions, cauliflower beans, and of course, Aunt Millie's infamous tuna salad surprise. Oh, wait, that last one gives you diarrhea. Anyway, in this lab, we'll see how farts and poops are made and also hear a little about the dreaded Trotskys, or diarrhea. To get things rolling, we've invited Paul, the butt crack plumber, to help us demonstrate the human digestive process as it relates to poop, diarrhea, and farts. And without further ado, here's Paul. Thank you, Paul. I think. In Paul's line of work, he has become an expert on poop and diarrhea. And that's not because of all the bean and cheese burritos he's scarfed down over the years, but because he once attempted to build the world's most ultimate toilet. Well, in his years of grueling research,
We
Paul
did
learned
it!
all the ins and
We
outs
found
of the human
fucking
digestive
Pepe's
system,
stat.
and when, where, and why people are most likely to poop or have diarrhea. Sadly, in the end, his invention failed, so all
What the
Paul's
fuck
work
was
went
your
down the
fucking
drain,
brain,
and he
dude?
subsequently became a plumber. Too bad. Anyway, Paul brought a nifty demonstration of the human digestive system to share with us.
Oh my fucking Christ. The fuck? Oh, you give him a little hair. Ooh, let's... Hello, I am the plumber. Hello, nice to meet you. Oh my god.
Liver, an organ that acts. Anal sphincter, the muscle that keeps the anus shut but opens when you go. Anus, the opening at the end. You know, your butthole.
Oh my
Gag
god.
me! This is so gross!
You know something? I just found out your small intestine is actually longer than your large intestine. It's only called small because it's so narrow.
Hey, we're paying this guy by the hour over here. If you want to investigate Paul's gut, just click on the flashing brain icon.
Let's play the game.
All sorts of things can give you a rude case of the farts, like dairy products, beans, or even broccoli. Pretty cool, huh? Some things, like antacids, work in the opposite way, relieving you of gas, or... Okay, now,
How do you launch it? No, how do you...
Okay, now, the object of the game...
Oh, shit. There we go. Video games!
What the heck was that?
Oh. Oh, fuck. Yeah, let's turn off fucking sticky keys, eh?
Good eye, Sherlock. If I was in your shoes, pal, I'd try again.
Oh my god.
You know, a big dinner can hang out in your stomach for 5 hours.
Can you name 2 gases that are in most farts? How about carbon dioxide? Wow, just the thought of pee makes me want to go. But first, which weighs more, a pound of butter or your 2 kidneys? Neither. They both weigh about a pound. Let's see what else we can find out about pee.
Why is it suddenly a pretty
You're
lady?
gonna have to pardon the getup, but I was just down at the campus gym working out, you know, so I decided to take a dip in the university pool before coming to the lab. A few of these cold 64-ounce sports drinks and a dip in the pool is so refreshing after a long, hot workout. You know, I must have had 3 or 4 of these bad boys while I was working out. They just don't stay in you very long, if you know what I mean.
Ah, there you are. Now that's it. I've had it. I've totally had it with you. How many times do I have to tell you? No peeing in the swimming pool! Every time you leave the pool, it's the same old story. Warm and yellow. How many people do you think want to go in there now? How gross can you get? Next time, wait in line for the bathroom. Ooh.
I know. I should have checked the line at the ladies' room before I started pounding the sports drinks. This is so embarrassing. I bet this is going to be in the university newsletter. Gingivitis pees in pool and scares off patrons. Oh, man. I definitely need some advice on self-control, and that's precisely why I'm so glad that we have Tommy Tinkle here with us today in the pee-pee lab. He knows absolutely everything about pee and peeing. Tommy, come on in.
And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and...
Okay, well here's Mr. High Energy himself to give us some really cool facts about pee. Just click on him. And back here...
Nephrons, a bunch of little tubes in the kidney. Medulla, the inner pinkish-brown part of the kidney, where... Kidneys, 2 bean-shaped organs. Hey, when you gotta go, you just gotta go. Capiche? Urethra, a muscular tube that connects the bladder to the outside world. Oh.
Oh my god, the girl peed herself. There.
Okay, people. Do you have any idea what an internal sphincter is? It's a tiny muscle at the bottom of your bladder. This muscle contracts to help you keep all the pee. This is what my bladder looks like from the inside. Can you make a... Uh-oh.
Okay, we...
Okay, people. All right.
See how cool pee-pee can be? It's a whole new world. Did you know if you have a bladder problem,
Oh my
scabs
God.
and wounds? Hey, check this out. A quick blood fact. In England, the word bloody is considered a bad word. See ya in the scabs, blisters, and wounds lab.
And now, in this... Red blood cells, also known as erythrocytes, are scab. Large blisters called
Like, what the? I mean, there's a chunk of this, like, grody guy's arm or something. Like, just wriggling right out there and stuff.
vesicles. Small blisters which are less than the size of a tack head. They are used... Platelets. Tiny blood cell fragments which become... Lymphocyte. A type...
Whoa, dude. Like someone hacked your arm and stuff.
White blood cells. Also called...
Oh, this is a newer
Monocyte.
name.
A group of white... Okay, cool, you're back. So... Ow! Ow! Oh, 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 oh! My arm! Ooh, look at my arm! Ooh, what a wound!
Oh, it's just Chinese checkers.
Wow, that was excellent. Good choice. You'll meet Buddy Outdoor in this lab, and he's the guru of sweat. Check this out, all you smelly sock-sniffing fans. We have a very special guest with us today, my old pal, Buddy O'Dour. He was my one-time coworker, roommate, and best little buddy when we both used to work down at the Corning Pacific Deodorant Refinery. Ah, yes, it takes me back to my youth as a professional shoe and underarm sniffer.
Fungi, little creatures such as yeast or mold. Pores. Ceruminous gland, a special sweat gland found in the outer ear.
Like, I do not sweat. That would be, like, so grody. Like, sweating all over my Gucci bag? Like, I don't think so.
Think I do think so.
Sweat is a gross.
No match! Ooh,
I'm not playing fucking concentration.
Buddy
Come on.
Wow, I worked up a sweat just thinking about that lab and all that sweat and BO. Did you know the non-sticky sweat your body pours out is... La 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 la!
Okay. Alright, let's try to, like, get the,
No picky, picky, picky. Picking at your zits can cause permanent scarring. Hey, like...
Pacini. Poor. Yeesh, this guy produces so much sebum, I think there might be a profit in it for us here.
Quick, name the largest organ in your body. Nope.
Let's try this.
Esophagus. A pap. Frenulum.
Oh, my poor child, led astray by thoughts of lurid, wild abandon, throwing down pigback and cow tongue in your sordid late-night rendezvous at various all-night soul food shacks. My.
Really?
Wow, that was excellent. Did you? Cool.
Stomach. Bolus. A chewed up.
Trachea. Dude, like that is way cool. Hey, can you burp out the Star Spangled Banner and stuff, huh?
Damn it. What's it gonna take?
Oh, time to go, but check it out.
Salivary gland. Stomach.
Whoa, dude, like, I think I'm gonna blow. No, I think I'm gonna hurl. I'm gonna barf. Blow chunks. Look out, Ralph!
Can you certify me?
I hope the barf lab didn't make you blow chunks or puke your brains out. You know, lots of people say that they puke their guts out, but this isn't really the case. What you puked out was all the stuff in your guts.
Oh, the last one, yeah.
Hard palate. Sinus. Nasal.
Oh, gross me out.
Mucous membrane. Vibrissae. Coarse.
Ah. Okay.
Mmm.
What is this, like, anime blowing in the wind? Well then, let me check something real quick. Let me, da-da-da. Okay. I think I'm slowly figuring out how to get stuff off of my main computer onto the virtual machine easier. Let me check something real quick. Let's do another 2-for-1 today. Was that a bad idea? Should I have not clicked that? Now let me just restart my Windows. I always hate whenever I take a shower because it just kind of makes my hair all fluffy. Okay, looks like we're back in business. Huh. Okay. Well, that's crazy. Oh yeah, there it is. So, enter Windows system. Well, that's not how you do it. Check for the presence. Well, I just don't think it's gonna run, actually. This is troublesome. Let me try this one more time. Go for the restart. Sounds like my teenage years. Hold on. I think I actually figured out how to link up shit. Okay, okay. I think... Yep. Okay, we're getting experimental here. Can I really not run this? Oh, you're kidding me. Wait a minute. Skipper, you're too kind. If I go over here to my main computer. Boy, this is just kind of falling on its ass, isn't it? Why don't I just cut this off here and try to get shit working, so that way you guys don't have to sit through me trying to fuck with things on my computer. So, bye.